Hello everyone and welcome to the Fit8 live stream. I'm your coach today. My name is Joe and I'm going to be taking you through a range of exercises to try and keep you fit and healthy while you're staying at home. So we're going to start with a warm-up. Before that, for this workout, you don't need any equipment. If you have a mat, that's great. So put that on the ground and you need about this much space. And let's just get started by jogging on the spot. Good job. Now bring the knees up. Good job. And now some heel flicks. Good. And now some star jumps. Keep going. Just to raise the heart rate up a little bit. Good work. Moving into some hamstring pulses. So legs stay straight and just trying to touch as far down as you can. Aim to touch the floor if you can. Now a nice wide base. And we're going to do some windmills. Right hand to left foot, left hand in the sky. And switch. Good. We're just going to do a few hamstring kickouts, just kicking up out in front of you. Good work. Now just to open up our hips, we're going to open the gate, raise the knee up, out to the side and back down, alternating. Good work. And closing the gate now. So starting out and coming back in. Good work. And last one, just loosening up our shoulders. Some big arm circles. Good. And the other direction. Perfect. I hope we've loosened up a little bit. Hope we've got a little bit of energy, whether you've been staying at home, exercising earlier in the day, or if you have been doing that essential work on the front line. And we are going to start off. We're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds. You're then going to get 20 seconds rest. So in that 20 seconds, look up at your screen so you can see the next exercise, okay? So our first exercise is a crab walk. So you're going to sink into a 3/4 squat. And you're going to try and take 3 steps to the right without standing up, okay? And then also repeat back left, okay? If you want to make it a bit harder, what you're going to do, you're going to put in a little hop at each end, okay? 3, up. If you want to make it even harder, you're going to touch the ground and really jump up at each side. So 3 variations for you there. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Really sink down low into a 3/4 squat. 1, 2, 3, and either stand up or jump up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Good. Try that little hop if you like. 3, 2, 1, time. So here's your 20 seconds rest. We are going to go into a core exercise next. So we are going to be onto our mats. You're going to be in a high plank position. And all we're going to do is shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee. Okay, so if you want to make that harder, you just increase the tempo, okay? If you want to make it even harder, you're going to put in 1 push-up after you complete the sequence. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So 2 shoulder taps. 1, 2, 2 mountain climbs. And repeat. If you like, put in that push up. I'll just show you from the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Next one, we're back onto our feet. Still got your 20 seconds rest. And we are going to do very similar to the crab walk. You're going to sink into that 3/4 squat again, but instead of moving laterally, we're going to move forwards and backwards. So a few steps forwards and then a few steps back. Okay, if you want to make that harder, you are going to jump forward, land in the squat, and then take the steps back, okay? So just 2 levels there for you. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. So level 1, just walking. So it's just 3 or 4 steps. And if you have chosen to do the jump, you want to land really silently. So jumping up, sink into that landing, and then walking back. Three, 2, and 1. Perfect. So that is 1 round. We're going to do that 1 more time. Take 40 seconds off now, and then we're going to get started on our 2nd round. I hope we've got a little bit of energy left. Beautiful evening for some exercise. If you have the opportunity to do this outside, make sure you take it. It is very, very nice weather. 10 more seconds rest, and then we're going to go back into our lateral crab walks. So starting on one side. If you tried level 1, try level 2. If you tried level 2, try level 3. Let's always level it up 2nd time round. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Level 1. Good work. Keep going. Three, 2, and 1. Good work. 20 seconds off, and we're back into our high plank, where we're going to do shoulder taps and then mountain climber. So if you couldn't see properly, I'm actually bringing my right knee to my left elbow across my body in the plank, okay? 3, 2, 1, off you go. 1, 2. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Back onto our feet for our forwards and back walk. Okay, so if you're choosing to do the jump, really focus on that landing. If you're doing the steps, make sure you stay nice and low the whole time. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. That is one of our circuits completed. So again, take a 40-second break while we rest and start our next circuit. Our first exercise in the next circuit is going to be a step up, okay? So you're going to start on your knees, and without sitting back onto your heels, you want to step into a squat position and then step back down, okay? If that's a bit too difficult, we're just going to do regular squats, okay? So you can just take half a squat like so, or a full squat. Otherwise, we're doing the step up. So stepping up and down. Our final level is turning this into a bit of a jump where you are going to sit back onto your heels. You're going to try and jump up to your feet and then jumping up. Okay, back down and repeating. Are you ready? So 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Level 1, just a regular squat. Level 2, starting from the knees and stepping up into the bottom of a squat. Make sure you alternate the leg. And level 3, sit back onto the heels, explode up and up. So 3 levels for you there. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Again, 20 seconds rest. Our next exercise is we're going to be on our backs and we're going to do some glute bridges. Okay. So lying flat on your back, knees up, and you're just going to try and push into the ground and get your hips as high as you can. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you're going to come onto your heels and move your feet slightly further away. And if you want to make it even harder, at the top, you are going to lengthen each leg. Okay, so 3 variations there for you. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So level 1, feet flat, pushing up. Really get those hips as high as you can. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Level 2, point your toes to the sky, shuffle your feet away a bit. Ten more seconds. Try that level 3 if you can. Make sure your hips stay high as you lengthen that leg. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. The final exercise in this circuit is heel touches. Okay, so you are going to stay in this position. Instead, you're going to bring your shoulders up nice and high and move around and try and touch your heels. To make this one harder, you just put your feet further away. The further away it is, the harder it is. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Start with them nice and close. As you get more comfortable, just slide your feet further away to make it a bit harder. Halfway, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. So we're going to go for one more round of those. Okay. So starting again with either your regular squat or those step ups or your jump up, 3 levels. Get some water on. It is still quite warm. And let's get ready. Take our positions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off you go. So level 1, regular squat. Level 2, starting from the knees and stepping up. And level 3, jumping up. Three, 2, 1, time. Really good work. We're going to move into those glute bridges. Let's take our positions, starting in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Level 1, feet flat, hips up. Level 2, shuffle your feet away, toes to the sky. And level 3, lengthening that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. So you can stay in that position. You've got 20 seconds rest, and we're going to move into those heel. Shuffle those feet a little bit further away to make it a little bit harder for yourself. Let's work that core. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Try and go for the full 40 seconds without stopping. That's your target. Last exercise in this circuit. Let's work. Last 10 seconds. Don't stop now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, really good work. So again, take your 40-second rest, and then we're going to come into one more circuit, okay? So today the structure is a little bit different. We are going to do our fit8 finisher now, and then we're going to move into some strength, core, and mobilization at the end of our session, okay? So our fit8 finisher is going to consist of 6 sit-ups. So full sit-ups. If you can't do a full sit-up, you're going to do a crunch, okay? Then you're going to do 6 Russian twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can't do it with your legs in the air, just plant your feet on the floor and twist like so. Last exercise is 6 squats. Okay, so you're going to do 6, 6, and 6, and we're going to put a 2-minute timer on, and then we're going to repeat as many times as we can within that 2 minutes. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. 2 minutes. Sit-ups. Russian twist. Back to your feet and squat. How many rounds of our Fit8 finisher can you do? Let us know in the comments. Almost a minute in. To your feet. Good. 45 seconds left. Can you fit in another round? Let's work. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Really good work. Let us know how many rounds you did. I did 3 rounds. Let me know if you beat me. The tempo is going to come down now. Shout out to Alessio, loving the session. Diogo, again, tuning in. Great to see you. Okay, so our first exercise, we are going to be in a high plank position. You're going to step up into a lunge and open up. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Alternating sides. Really stretch, push your hips into the ground and open up. If you need to drop the back knee onto the ground, that's fine. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Really good work. So our next mobilization exercise is going to be a bear crawl. So you're going to stand at the top of your mat. You're going to try and not bend your knees to touch the ground. You're going to walk out into a cobra and then walk back up. Okay, just trying to loosen up through our shoulders, through our abs, our lower back. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off you go. If you're not sure what to do, just watch me again. Walking out, pushing your hips into the ground, into a nice cobra stretch, then sitting back on your heels, back into a cobra, and then raise your tailbone up and walk back up. Good, and repeat. Take your time with it. Three, 2, and 1. Really good work. And our last one, you're going to start with a very nice wide base. Okay. And you're going to sink down into one side and try and move to the other side without coming up too high. If that's too difficult, you are just going to try and touch one side and then touch the other side. Okay. So 2 variations for you on that one. Starting in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Trying to stay nice and low. Or if you can't quite do that yet, just touching each side. Really trying to get a stretch through our groins. Your legs should stay straight if you're doing that variation. Nice work. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. So now we're going to come down to our cool down stretches just as we finish up, okay? So we're going to start off in a tabletop position, which is on all fours like so. You're going to reach your left hand through the gap between your right palm and your right knee, bringing your shoulder and your cheek to the ground, getting a stretch through the upper back and shoulder. Hold that. Good work. And now the other side. Good work. So now you're going to make a very wide base with your knees like so, wider than your hips, and you're just going to try and sit back into that gap in between your feet. Should really open up your hips. Good work. And now sitting with the soles of your feet together and trying to get your heels to touch the ground. Trying to get the knees to the ground. Good. If you can do that, trying to bring the chest towards your feet. Nice work. Next, we will be on to our feet. And we are going to do a quad stretch. Use something to balance if you need to. Putting your heel as close to your bum as you can. And switch. Keep your balance. And now our shoulders, pulling one arm across the other one. Switch. And our final stretch, pushing out as far as you can with your hands, hinging down from your hips. Let your arms hang as a dead weight and just swinging left and right. Perfect. I hope you enjoyed the session today. And our next session is Sunday at 11 a.m. I hope to see you there. Enjoy the rest of your evening.